Welcome back. This is Kelgoth, and the last episode we just did a Zendikar block draft. Did really well. Surprisingly enough, we drafted mono white equipment and with a bunch of one drops, and surprisingly went 3-0 with it. I couldn't tell you why. We are gonna do a thing though. We're gonna go to our life gain deck, and we are going to put in our life gain deck. We're gonna go down to lands. We got 2 arid mesas now. That's nice. For when we're eventually going to maybe, and then there's an elegant parlor too. We're gonna grab. What am I thinking of? Sacred Peaks, we got a lot of those. We can I tell you that we sell? Okay. Oh man. Okay, so we're just gonna type in marsh flats. Add to main deck. So marsh flats is a fetch land. It can fetch our scrub land. We want to keep this. It can also fetch the Sunlit Marsh if we need. I think we're just going to pull out a basic plains. Also, hold on. Did we get all those full art plains? Inventory. Plains. Did we get to keep the full art plains? No. We have one from Zendikar. I think it was Zendikar Rising. Okay, I was like, maybe we could, but okay. So we edited that deck. Also, the wall deck can use a marsh flats. Add to main deck. This is at 42 cards. What's up with that? Oh, we added a wing mantle and then didn't. Probably didn't go down in a card. This is actually kind of hard, but we would want to get rid of. Maybe that guy right there. Anyways, so here, I think we get a Phyrexian land. Okay, I think we just cut swamp for the marsh flats, and the marsh flats can grab the savannah or the scrubland. Which is super good. And in fact, like, we could put the arid mesas in here, which could also fetch either one of these, but that's like personally against my I don't know, religion. No, I don't like to do that, right? I don't like to put off color fetches in my decks. I know it's powerful. It's just a personal kind of like code that I'm choose to live by. Here's more walls. I don't think there's anything in walls that we need. All these defenders, but the problem is the things that we want are not considered walls. They're considered defenders. This little dot in the corner, does that mean that it's green creatures? Yeah, that means this is a green creature. Yeah, kind of. Junk market. Okay. We're going to the inn, checking out draft available. Streets New Capenna. Yeah, pass. Generally don't like the theme. This must be where we're headed. I generally don't like the theme of the streets in New Capenna. Okay. So we'll fight this thing. Oh, we've already fought these constructs before. Turn 1 Healer's Hawk. Turn 1. Soul's Attendant. Get our Johnny's Bridesmaid out there. And Alpha Strike. Bridesmaid. Flying. Okay, so he can't become a land or a creature because you got to spend 2 mana to make it a creature. It's just it has the flying because it does have flying, but this is interesting. Okay, so he put. Oh, so since he casted this egg, he got that. Okay. So interestingly enough, the he's getting around our Soul's Attendant by casting all these but the non-creature spells that turn into creatures, but not good enough. Yeah, we'll turn all this into. So, is it the cave? Do we go in here? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, this is new stuff. Blue prototype. I got our scrubland in hand. Marsh flats as well. That's going to grab something else. We'll keep. So marsh flats first. Actually, you're supposed to wait on this, but we'll grab the sunlit marsh. Because, like, if I wanted to, I could Swords to Plowshares. If I grabbed the actual planes. Unfortunately, I don't have a turn 1 or 2 play. He bounced my Aladdin's ring. So you're 4, you're 5, you're 8. The Aladdin's ring is never getting cast again. Oh, and I'll just discard the Aladdin's ring. I don't need that card. So now I can play the Archangel. Play a swamp. We put 2 counters on that, give it flying, attack it in. And that's going to grow our panda. And then I like, let's see, we have 5 mana. Play land. This gives us 6 mana. And that allows us to cast that guy. Why not? And then attack in there. Destroy this. Gains 3 life. I can't randomly gain life right now, can I? No. Because I could make it indestructible if I could randomly gain life. But I guess not. Protection from white and black. We're going to attack in for 11. Not quite 11 now. He can't get our... Yeah, this is over for him. Alpha Strike. Okay. Silent Submersible. When it deals the combat damage to a player planeswalker, draw a card. Okay. The Monument, Essence Anchor. I think we just sell all this. And there's a treasure up here. Let's go see the treasure. I don't like any of this. Unearthed, except 6 for maybe Unearthed. We'll not do Unearthed because Unearthed can be fun. Creature card from graveyard with total casting 3 or less, put it into play. And then you can cycle it if you end up not needing it. Is this a down there? I'm not sure. Let's try the green prototype, see what that's about. Okay, we'll keep and we'll play the Healer's Hawk on 1. Healer's Hawk on 1. Okay. Teething Wormlet. Okay, so this will feed into his whole artifact synergy. I think we play the Sunlit Marsh and then just attack in. Okay. Play the Dazzling Angel. Attack in for 1. Now we can block the Teething Wormlet. Destroying. So the Broken Wings. You could have destroyed my Dazzling Angel. Probably would have been a better use of your time. One of the things about the we played the Marauding Blight Beast, and so that's gonna get us a lot of damage off all this life gain we're gonna get. But anyways, what I was saying is that it would have been better time to better use of his time and resources to destroy my flyer, but and we'll play Luris. But the Aladdin's Ring just it like confuses them. They don't know what to do with it. None of these have reach. Now if I just put this in, gain 2 life, they'll lose 2 off of my Marauding Blight Beast. Didn't really see the power of that deck that they were playing, so this is a fun card. So I don't really care about these. Head Shredder can be interesting, I guess, but we're not in that business necessarily. This looks like I have to interact with maybe this switch or that switch. I don't know, not sure. Blood Artist, Feed the Swarm, Bajani's Primate, Snarl, we'll keep. Not as explosive. Exemplar is good, but we'll play the Ajani Primate on 2, even though it will just sit there for a little bit. Womp. For 3, I guess we Blood Artist. And then just pass. Plains. I think we want Exemplar Light, just as a flying attacker. And then if we get some life gain, I'm gonna bounce our Aladdin's Ring. See, that's what I was saying. Like, that's not necessary. Could that have been used on anything else? Non-land permanents, it was understand. You could have done it to my Exemplar's Light. Would have been a lot better thing to do. So I play the Plains. I'm gonna play the High Society Hunter. Attack in for 3. Five mana. We're going to sacrifice the Johnny's Primate. And then we're going to ping him. And that's going to gain life and draw a card. Does it say? Let me sacrifice another non-coke. Okay, so this is now an interesting play. So we do want to play the Archangel now and create a 1/1. And now we're also just we're in the business. -11. Well, let's see what we get here. 500-year diary enters tapped, adds for blue for each clue you control. And it's a clue itself. Interesting. Possession engine. When it enters, can control target up creature an opponent controls for as long as you control this vehicle. That creature can't attack or block as long as you control this vehicle. Okay. I'm kind of not in any of this. Oh wait, we were gonna go down here. Does this do anything? Oh yeah, so that didn't. Those did nothing. Snarl, Healer's Hawk on 1. Okay. So we would play the Snarl, play the Healer's Hawk on 1. Play the Plains into Primate. Primate will grow with Healer's Hawk. And then we can play the Scoured Barrens, which is going to grow the Primate again. And we have Go for the Throat as a removal if we need to destroy a creature. Although Go for the Throat, not necessarily good here because it's destroying not target non-artifact creature. Extinguish the light. Okay, made it protected by 5/5. Plains. Attacking for 6. I think I'm gonna keep the Sunblast Healer back to potentially Fellar Sovereign. Okay, so you show and tell is scary. So he put in this. When enters the battlefield to cast it. He didn't cast it. So that doesn't matter. So it's just a 4/3 for 7 that whenever a creature deals damage, will player return that creature to its owner's hand, which he can then replay. This is kind of meh. You could have done a lot better than what you did there. Oh, I should have attacked with my hawk. What am I doing? All right. That show and tell could have been a lot scarier. But kind of not didn't have the right card for it, because if they put something like an Emrakul or Blightsteel Colossus, because they're artifacts, so like I could see a Blightsteel Colossus. You know, I got Soul's Attendant on 1. I like that. Swords of Plowshares. So Soul's Attendant. No Teething Wormlet this time. I don't have a follow-up here. I did draw my board wipe if things go a little crazy. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, look at the top card of your library land. You may reveal it, put it in your hand. If you don't, put it... Oh, you may put it in your graveyard. Okay. Do I want a sword set? Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna start here. And start beating down. I'm fine with this. Play the Snarl. Play Sorin. +2 him to deal damage there. We're gonna -2 here to make this a blocker. Rusted Goliath. It has reach. Johnny's Pride Mate. That helps. And Johnny's Pride Mate will get big real quick. So we're just going to keep plussing here. And then we'll plus over here. Oh, we got the trigger up. Can't do that during the trigger. Plus on Sorin. Deal 1 damage there. And now Johnny's Pride Mate is already too big for them to deal with. And it'll just grow bigger because my soul's attended. Lanes. Then we're going to put 2 my counters there. We're going to grow again. And then we're going to go and gain 10 life. And they are ramping now. I'm going to plus here. Get the triggers out of the way. We're going to plus here. He's only got 1 reacher, so if we attack in here, he'll at least take the 3. And then the Fiendish Panda is already too big. Throw another Johnny's Pride Mate, but we're in the biz. This attack in there. We won't worry about like actually working on. We weren't actually going to worry about like playing out the proper path. Each other vehicle you can and creature you control enters an additional +1/+1 counter on it if its mana value was 4 or less. Otherwise, it enters with 3. That's fun. We won't sell that. And then I don't think anything else here matters. And we won 250 matches. Green prototype. I wonder if this is another long dungeon. Got Elias Elcor on 2. We'll keep. We're gonna play our planes out in case we need to sword something. Which we don't. Elias Elcor. Monocolored. So this doesn't work on this, I think. Right? Let's see if I can cast this on this. I can. So apparently monocolored. Colorless is monocolored. Okay, this is fine. There's a destroying our Aladdin's ring again. We're just gonna destroy this here. is we're just going to attack all in. We're going to keep up the swords and divine resilience. We'll swords that. Attack in. We don't have... We're just going to put in our 3/1. Five mana. Divine resilience without kicking it. And we're just kind of like wiping out what he's able to. Defense of the Heart is going to trigger. I cannot really deal with that. But he has no blockers. So it's a turn too late. Monster Manual is fun because you can put expensive creatures in the battlefield for 2 mana. 4 mana to put it down, 2 mana to do that. And then the Millpog cards return a creature card. That's interesting. This is also the Secret Lair version of it. Sultai Banner to make here. I think we want 2 mana rocks if we did this. Oh, we're fine on all this. Okay. Are these gears useful anywhere? Maybe we can connect the lever. What about this one down over here? A hidden room to the east. Voice of Victory, Golden Throne. If you would lose a game, exile it and your life total becomes 1. And you can sacrifice it, add 3 colors. Okay. And then this is Landscape Sketchbook. What is this? What is this? The Wedding of River Song. What do we do with how do we oh, this is another floor. We couldn't do anything with this other lever, huh? Okay. What is this? Okay, Legions to Ashes is interesting because we can... Legion to Ashes is destroy, basically, like, if somebody makes a ton of treasure, for example, we can just destroy all their treasures. So I like that. So we'll keep that. Looking here, nothing else is important, so we'll sell everything else. And we'll go down here and grab these crystals. Keep. First things we're going to do is we're going to Marsh Flats. Yes. We're going to pull out our Scrubland, play the Healer's Hawk. And then we will Snarl next turn because this is considered a play into the swamp. So they killed my Healer's Hawk. Snarl, Healing the Marsh. Don't have another play. We're gonna get rid of the Overseer while we can, because that's gonna get really dirty to put a +1/+1 counter on every creature each turn. That's way too good. We don't have a play, so we're going to put the Marsha up. Chief of the Foundry. Okay. And then we're going to Plains, Fiendish Panda. We have a board wipe if we need to. Yeah, we'll take it. We can get the life back if we need. So... interesting. Maybe I should have... Okay. Pass. This can get back my Healer's Hawk, this Fiendish Panda. Is this flying or anything? So this also gives me a card draw. 2 card draws, and the Panda gets it, or the Hawk comes back. And now I have Luris. So I play the Healer's Hawk. Attack in. I mean, sacrifice one. Sacrifice the non-token one, or the summoning stick one. That's another card draw for me. I'm gonna play Swamp, and then we can play the Ilkor, and we'll play the Luris. And we're doing all right here. No attacks because they're afraid of the Death Touch. Now we're going to replay the Healer's Hawk. Gain the life. We're going to go to combat. We're going to sacrifice that Healer's Hawk we just got. And we're going to play the Scoured Barrens. We're flooding out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more land and we can just start a lens ringing. Does it say artifacts on it? No. Now he's drawn cards. Trick's on you. I've been drawing cards this whole time. Plains. We're gonna do the same thing that we just did. We're gonna play the Healer's Hawk. And this is gonna be growing our and he doesn't have reach, so this is just lethal. Alright, that's pretty easy. I don't think I care about anything here. Get some shards, okay. Look at this. So we got 1, 2, 3 fights, 4 fights. Okay, I'm gonna put a cut in here. I'm going to next episode clear the rest of this out. I think we need to get up to this forge, take a look at the loot and stuff, and finish this part of the quest off. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.